usually alternate. But I'll take. Can't do any of them. I got markers with me. I'll start slurring my words later. I know why.
So we're going to send Dave Arnold down to the podium to talk to our top three finishers, Drake Matag, Chaden Minder, and Jesse Owens. As finishing fourth was Cole Gamma, Lake Adler fifth, and Joshua Gillian in that sixth spot. First race is under the belt as we get ready for race number 2. It'll be the Razor 170s, the A-main.
All right, let's go get Drake, Jaden, and Jesse up here, and we'll talk to them. Well, folks, here they are. Let's give it up for Jesse Owens, Chaden Zane Bender, and Drake Matag standing tall on top of the box. Well, I'm going to come over and talk to Jesse first. Jesse, I mean, it's kind of a new class and everything, and it's like everybody's starting to feel it out, but you can see the numbers are starting to grow.
Yeah, no, for sure. We came up to the first Great American Short Course race. Knows there's only a couple of them, so we decided to bring out our old desert car that just kind of hangs around the house. It's definitely not meant for this stuff, but I'm just grateful to be out here and racing today. And it's been a while since I've been in a big UTV like that, so honestly, I'm just happy to be running right now.
Just having fun, right?
Exactly.
Well, I know you got a great team and family behind you.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't be out here without my mom and my dad, Tyler and Bo this weekend for helping us out, Team Gene Racing and Dennis for letting me run his car this weekend, DX Star for all of our race gear. They've helped us out tremendously with keeping me and my sister looking really nice, and everybody else that helps me.
Give it up for this young lady, Jesse Owens, everybody. Place going to move it on over here to Chaden Zane Mender. And Chaden, your hair's looking like slick now, and it's all one color. Well, you don't have your glasses on, though. I miss those glasses. But, Chaden, man, I got to talk about this race. I mean, you got a good little gap. Drake had you on it first. Came down to 3 laps to go. You were right up on his back bumper. Tell me the story.
Yeah, we were just trying to run him down because we didn't have the best start, but then second place, biked it in turn 2, so we just started trying to run Drake down.
Well, talk about the inside, outside, looking for it. I mean, you guys on that last turn, it looked like it was a drag race.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Well, I know you got a lot of great people with you in this team.
Yeah, self-made training facility, KB Engineering, Rugged Radios, VP Racing Fuels, Car One, Grom, and everyone else that comes out here to support me.
Give it up for this young man, Chaden Zane Minder, everybody. And boy, I've got to interview his father. I've interviewed his brother over the years. Now I get to interview him. And I'll tell you what, the acorn didn't roll far from the tree, my friend. Man, what an incredible race. Right out of the box, you got out there, you got the lead. And then last couple laps, though, you started to get some company.
Yeah, it was a close one. All I hear from my dad spotting for me is, on the gas, on the gas, on the gas.
What was he saying? Inside, outside, inside, outside.
Too wide in that corner. Go inside more.
Well, it was an awesome race, and, making you a little nervous there, though?
Yeah, at the end, I wasn't on it at the end right there. I was struggling with some lines. The track started to get rutted up, so it was kind of scary. In a couple of the corners, my left tire would pick up, and then I'd be letting off the gas to try to set it back down.
Did I tell you to breathe and relax?
Yeah.
Well, what an awesome race, I got to say. Very impressed, young man. You guys, all three of you raced awesome, all the whole group. I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, Sparka USA, Maxxis Tires, my brother, Joe, little Chad, we threw us together at Thursday night. It finished at like 12. So, yeah, my mom and my dad for bringing me out here.
Drake Matag, everybody give it up for him one more time. But Jesse Owens, Chaden Zane Mender, and Drake Matag on top of the box. Scott, back up to you, my friend.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And once again, congratulations to our top three finishers. As celebration is about to begin for them, as we get ready for our next race, once again, it's the Razor 170s coming out for race number 2.
One of the 17 that are there. Excellent job. Thank you. All of us, everybody here. You guys are doing good.
While we wait for our next race to come out on track, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with our lineup. Welcome back, everybody. And once again, Dave, we never welcomed everybody back home that's watching us right now at GreatAmericanShortcourse.com. We want to thank everybody. And you know what? This is how we grow the sport. Tell your friends, tell your family members, your neighbors, if they're into short course or they're not doing anything, just hanging out in the garage or in the backyard, grilling out, tell them to tune in. Tell them to go to GreatAmericanShortcourse.com/live. Or go to the Facebook page, and the link will be right there. Let everybody know how cool this is, and the fact that there's little kids out there racing as we work our way through the schedule all day long.
Yep.
So we get a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, a little bit more wild and exotic till we get to the Pro 2s at the end of the day.
And the vehicles get a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. Here's our lineup real quick. Let's see if I can figure out how to work this laptop. Hey, so far so good. We've got 18 cars out here. Let's see. Starting 18th is 185 of Jordan Skaggs alongside of Carson Farrell. Aiden Aguilar is out there and starting 16th in the 104. Jackson Ebert starts 15th in the number 14. Cassidy Walton starts 14th in the 191. Brianna Walton starts 13th in the 190. Cole Warner, 119, starts 12th. Landon Holtz in the 153 starts 11th. Luke Vale starts 10th in the 152. Samuel Gibbs in the 115 he'll start 9th. Owen Vale in the 142 starts right now with a green flag. How about that? Jake Owen, Jennifer Owens. Sam Gibbs is out there. Landon Holtz, Cole Warner, Brianna Walton. Man.
And you probably got a few more here.
Yeah, all of a sudden the screen starts jumping all over the place.
We got Lamoses out there, Torfey, Vale. Let's see, Hill, Owens. I see Jennifer's sister, Jessie, just on the box. So I see George Lamoses out front right now. He's got the double American flags. Or he's got Old Glory flying on the one side at least. So there's Lamoses, the 188. 158 going by there. That's Declan Shields, if I remember right. Then Ian Torfey.
So it sounds like there was some sort of issue on the course. It looks like there might be an incident outside at the exit of turn number 3.
We're going to re-rack the field.
Yeah, so we're doing a complete restart. As it looks like there may have been an incident at the exit of turn 3. Somewhere in that vicinity. It's just outside of our vantage point. But some happy parents, some not so, yeah.
So looking at the stream right now, you can see our Jumbotron out there and our screen here. I got my own private screen right here, right at my feet.
Yeah. That is such a loaded statement.
I won't touch that with a 10-foot or a 52-inch TV. So it's Lamoses. Let's see if he's going to get it again because he's back there, back in that third position there.
Well, it looks like Janie Owens is tuned in right now watching. Last race, it was Go Jesse. This race is Go Jennifer. So thanks for chiming in, Janie. This is the kind of thing we want to see. It's like, you know what? If you're at home listening and you have a favorite driver, post it. Throw it up there. We'll call it out, you know?
Oh, definitely.
Let us know where you're from, in fact.
Shout-outs.
Yeah. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. If it's something crazy, how cool is that? No, what? Really, a Razor 170 has a live in-car camera shot. How cool is that?
I'll tell you what, the Hammers production team is just insane.
Well, here's the thing. The kids can't get away with anything now. No.
We had them earlier on the production 1000s. The junior karts I saw in practice and qualifying.
Yeah. Well, we got some very, very, very talented drone pilots. I don't know if you saw the footage from King and the Hammers where one of the pilots, I don't know who, I wish I knew who it was, flew under the car on course.
Yep.
Right between, think about this, front axle, rear axle. The drone flew underneath the car between them, the axles, and kept flying off the other side.
When I was over at Chocolate Thunder, I saw one of the drones, when the truck was up on the rocks at a tilt, he flew right underneath between the rocks and the car.
Yeah.
And I was just like, did I just see that happen? And he didn't crash.
And a friend of mine from the Midwest, Lana, she's tuned in.
Hi, Lana.
So we should be going back to green this time by a complete restart. As like I said, there was some excited parents and some not so. But Lana's, her and her family are huge, huge fans. Janie wants to know, where's the drone? You know, I'm an old guy. I can barely see the hand in front of my face. And the drone's not that big. That's the scary part.
No, it's just
really
a little
small.
racing drone, yes.
It's like the size of a volleyball. That big around is all it is.
Not even that.
Yeah.
It's the size of a
hear
softball.
it before you see it.
Yeah.
Like a mosquito on steroids.
They'll do 80 miles an hour easily.
Plus. So we're coming to the green flag right now. Let's see, is he staying on course? Nope. Our pace vehicle's pulling off. We're going green this time by Brixton Wirt, DeClan Shields. Take the green flag on the front row. Oh, man, they're tight going into turn 1. You know, just like their big brothers or dads that are out there later on this afternoon, they're going to be battling through all this dust as well. Luckily, there's a pretty considerable wind out there, so it'll carry most of that dust away. But their racing conditions are no different than their big brothers out here later on today. On an abbreviated course. Now explain the difference in the course, Dave, to what we're going to be seeing from the other classes.
Well, what they've done here with the junior kids classes, they've actually cut out 2 of the big turns out there because the speeds aren't as fast as the larger classes, or more powerful classes, I should say. And it gives a little bit of a redirection for them. So they have like a little chicane section that they move through the inside of the field. I just wanted to say, I got to say chicane. My favorite word.
So DeClan, Shields, Mimosas, Torfey, Owens, Warren, Vale, Aguilar, Gibbs, Wirt, Hill round out the top 10.
And look at this, Lamosas up into the top position now as he makes a pass out of turn 1 and turn 2.
And we've got a car turned around just at the exit of turn 1. No harm, no foul, just kind of parked in the wrong direction. Safety crew's right there on the spot as we go back up front.
And we got a great shot of the overhead of the track.
Man, I love that in-car.
I know. Just looks awesome. Went from an in-car to an overhead shot. Now it's the straightaway camera with a great shot of Lamosas coming down.
Pretty cool that George Lamosas out there is running both a little American flag and a little Mexican flag.
Very awesome.
Very proud of where he's from, but very proud of his heritage at the same time. That's pretty darn cool. Whether it was his idea or his dad, no matter. It's still cool.
Great people, too. I got to say, Lamosas are awesome. They do all kinds of racing. I've seen them at the Grand Prix, seen them at the Works races, UTV championships, all kinds of places. Declan Shields running in that second position. It looks like Ian Torfey, Jennifer Owens, then Aguilar, Warren, Gibbs, Hill, Vale, Wirt, Farrell, Warner, Walton, Skaggs, another Walton there. Then you got Eberts, Holtz, and Vale.
Yeah, keep your eye on Aiden Aguilar right now, currently running that fifth spot, has the second fastest lap of the race. But here's the thing, as I'm watching, as they're tripping the wire as they go by the start-finish line, everybody's lap is getting a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And that's really cool to see. That tells me that these kids are figuring out the course. And how about this? We're getting a report from one of our viewers at home. Jennifer has no power steering, and she's doing awesome. Now, I don't know where you're watching us from, Janie, but how do you know?
She might have an inside line on the phone.
Yeah, maybe she's got like one of those mega powerful radios.
She got that ESPN.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Clairvoyant.
But George has really pulled away from the rest of the field right now, probably about a 20-car length lead over Shields and Torfey.
Shields and Torfey, though, going at it, Scott, as well as the battle back there for fourth. Owens and Aguilar. I'm sorry, Aguilar and Warren.
Jake Hill and Samuel Gibbs have a nice little battle going on at 170 and 115 as they're battling for that 7th position. And obviously Janie's listening as well. Janie Owens back home wherever she is. She goes, Warren is all the way from Australia.
And it looks like a little change in the wind direction. Dust now blowing down that front straightaway. So it's keeping everything clear. It's actually clearing the race course, so you're not getting that. You were correct on that earlier. And it looks like that mandatory caution, comp caution, coming out.
Yeah, for drivers like Ian Torfey and Jennifer Owens, Aiden Aguilar, well, basically the top 10, this is exactly what they've been kind of waiting for. I kind of wonder, we often talk about in races like this where there's two sections, a first half and a second half, the pro drivers always having a strategy.
Yep.
Saving the tires, saving the equipment, playing that position game. Do you think we've gotten to the point yet in the 170s and the trophy cars that are doing the same kind of thing?
Some of the more advanced drivers, I've actually talked to some of these kids, and they're pretty savvy to that. Some of them said, my tires usually don't come into play until the second half, or if it's a wet track, I usually don't do well until the track starts to burn in. So they've actually taken that into effect.
So we got them lined up right now, bumper to bumper, going into that back stretch.
Some of these kids are a lot more sophisticated than we remember, or that we were back then.
Falling over, flipping over the front of the hand. Schwinn, banana seat bike, whatever the heck those things were called, I forget. I thought I was cool because I had like a 3-inch wide slick on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Stingray, that's what it was.
Oh, you just
Schwinn
yourself.
Stingray, yeah. And I went out and I bought after the fact. They used to come with just a little handle kind of thing behind the seat, just a little tiny thing.
You got the big tall.
Oh hell yeah! I went back the big old chopper thing in the back. Hell yeah! The first movie I ever saw as a little kid, my mom and dad drive-in theater, so I got a little. I hung that from the back.
That's awesome.